Hello, I am here ready to do the Thieves workshop with people. We will wait a couple minutes and let some people get logged on. So if you're watching the replay, yeah, sorry. So yeah, just kind of getting started and getting things set up. I think I have my screen set pretty well. You can see my lovely nativity in the background there. We actually put gold, frankincense, and myrrh on it. Sawyer. There's Sawyer. He made a Minecraft perler bead little dude. That's gold. And then I have my bottle of myrrh oil on there. And I also have my bottle of frankincense on my actual wise men. So you can actually see that, yeah, I have gold, frankincense, myrrh on my nativity set back there. Hi Amber, welcome. Just kind of hang in for a minute or two while people join in. So yeah, I will try to notice some comments as I go through the workshop and do my best, otherwise I'll answer them afterwards too on the bottom. So we will see how that works out. But yeah, I'm excited to share about the Thieves products. There's a lot of different things out there. Thieves is in a lot of different things because it's such an amazing oil and has such amazing properties to it that we can use it for so many different things. So it's pretty sweet stuff. All right, well, I think I will get started and we will just kind of see who pops in, and I will post the replay later. So my name is Jocelyn Minders. I've been with Young Living a little over 3 years and started off with essential oils like most people do, and the more we learned about Young Living's products and also the more we learned about the stuff we were using, just moved over a little bit more over time, more and more and more, into Young Living's other products, and a lot of those are Thieves. When I was using the vinegar and the baking soda and that type of stuff for cleaning already, so I was really excited when I found out about the Thieves cleaner also, because it's got a lot more of the properties to it even than like the vinegar and the baking soda combination. So we were into natural stuff already and just really dove in, and now we do a lot of what we call transfer buying, where instead of going to your conventional store and buying their cleaners and things like that, we are buying all of our stuff from Young Living. Primarily anyway, I make some of my own stuff, so a little bit of both of those. Depending on the time, I have to pick and choose a little bit as well. So I'm going to go through some of the things that they have there. And like I said before, a lot of people get started with essential oils. And as you learn more about those and you use those more and you use Thieves, which I think that's one of the most common, if not the most common, essential oil used by Young Living, I would say, you figure out that there's a lot more products that you can use also just to really help have that chemical-free, healthy lifestyle. There's a huge selection of safe, non-toxic, natural products, and Young Living will always be like that. So I'm just going to go through some of those. So first of all, just talking, here's Thieves, and this is actually a combination of cinnamon, lemon, rosemary, eucalyptus, and clove. And it's infused into all of their Thieves products as well. And anytime that you're taking a supplement or anything like that that has Thieves in it, you're going to be taking the vitality, the internal, and getting the huge benefits there too. It's super great for your immune system, helps support your immune system. We put it on the bottom of our feet every single night. And sometimes we will take the Thieves Vitality and put it in a capsule and take that internally as well, just to help support our immune system, especially this time of year. It's huge. Yeah, so that's the Thieves oil, and that was the basis. If you don't know the story, most of Young Living's blends, the name has to do with why they created it. Thieves is the exception to that. During like the Middle Ages, when they had a lot of different issues going on, plague and things like that, there were a lot of people who were not above the wellness line. And so there was actually a group of thieves who were looting in houses of people, and they themselves continued to stay healthy, and they couldn't really figure out why. So they finally caught them, and they gave up their secret, that they were supporting their immune systems. I'm sure they said it just like that too, They were supporting their immune systems because they had figured out a blend of oils that they pretty much coated their entire bodies in. So Gary Young, being the researcher that he is, figured out what oils were in there, and he made this blend for us. So that's where its name comes from. It's actually a really neat story to go with its name. So the first type of Thieves products I'm going to talk about is the personal care products. And there's a lot of different ones there. And one of them, just a very basic one, is foaming hand soap. So you can get refills. It comes in these little bottles, and that comes with the pump. And it is actually, it's a really good alternative to all the chemicals that you get in the other ones that you buy in the store. Anytime you see the word fragrance on an ingredient list, that basically gives them permission to put any chemical they want in that product. And anything you put on your skin, you're also absorbing into your body. And so when you get the Thieves foaming hand soap, there's not going to be any of those chemicals in there. It's got Thieves, which is actually super good for you, and it's actually going to help you be healthier. It also has lemon and orange in it, and it's got aloe and vitamin E as well, which are super, super good for your skin. And it smells really good. I think that Thieves smells really, really nice. I like the smell of it. This time of year, it smells really Christmassy, which is really fun as well. So this is one that I just have by every sink in my house, to be honest. And I have a little travel one, just a little hand pump one in my purse, actually. And that is what we use when we go, like if we go out and we're in a public restroom or something like that, and we don't want to use the traditional whatever they have in theirs, we will just pull out my little handy dandy little travel pump, and we'll just use that instead. So then they also have soap that you can actually get, a bar of soap, and I don't have that out here right now, sorry, but you can get the bar of soap, and again, no fragrances, no chemicals, it's got the Thieves on it, it's very gentle, it's very good for you, it's good for your skin, and it's very healthy for you as well. So there's some on-the-go cleaners as well. They have the Thieves spray, and this is super handy for anything when you're wanting to spray down door handles, if you're going shopping and you want to spray down the shopping carts, if you're doing high chairs, tables. Honestly, sometimes if this is readily available, we'll just squirt it right on our hands, and we'll just use it to clean our hands before we eat, anything like that. I have one of these in my van, I have it in my purse, and I pretty much take this anywhere I want. And you can, it's pretty strong, but if you're kind of brave, you can also, I'm not doing it right now because I need to talk, but you can spray it in your throat. It actually feels really good also, and it's good for your immune system. So you can do that as well if you need that. So you could also do it on like public toilet seats, anything like that. This is great for that. Then we've got, let me find my stash over here. We've got the Thieves hand purifier. If you research your typical hand sanitizers, there's actually triclosan and some other things in there that are not so good for you, and yeah, they're toxic. And remember, anything that gets on your skin absorbs into your body. And so Young Living has this waterless hand purifier, super handy to put in your purse if you need to give some to a teacher, something at school, you know, anything like that where it's on the supply list or something like that. Young Living also makes big bottles, or you can just refill the little bottles. That's what I do. So yeah, they have the big bottles, or they have the little bottles for your purse, and I have these in my purse as well. It's just really handy, just like what we're used to. Just put it on your hands and you're good to go. So yeah, this is car, purse, gym bag, diaper bag, wherever you need it. Those are really, really great. They also have Thieves wipes. I don't have any of those. I actually make my own. It's actually in my van right now. But I have a container, and a large, one of those plastic red coffee canisters is really great too if you don't have a canister. Half a roll of paper towels, and you add a cap full of the Thieves cleaner, which I'll talk about a little bit later, and some water, and then let them get good and wet. You have homemade wipes, super handy. Or you can just buy a ready-to-go container, actually from Young Living as well. So it depends. Some people like to make their stuff. Some people would prefer to just buy it ready-made already. Yeah, I agree, Amber. Once you use this stuff, you'll never go back. It's really, really amazing stuff. I absolutely love it. All right, then they also have oral care. If you research Toothpaste. Yeah, I've done a little too much research, sometimes to the point where it's a little bit scary. But I love that I have Young Living products so that I can actually switch over because I know I have a healthy alternative. They have different kinds of toothpaste. And also some other products that are for oral care. So I'm going to go through some of those a little bit. We've got the Dentarome, and I have the Dentarome Plus. So this one, and it's all backwards and upside down right now. Okay, so this is a Dentarome Plus, and this one has peppermint and wintergreen, so you're going to have that minty fresh breath. It also has baking soda, uses naturally derived ingredients such as baking soda to gently lift stains and clean teeth. It actually also whitens your teeth. I actually also read somewhere, I actually brush with orange oil at night, and then I use the toothpaste in the morning. And if you want to, this is not for the faint of heart, but you can put one drop, one is plenty good, of the Thieves essential oil on your toothbrush and just brush with straight Thieves. I once got 2 drops. That was a little intense for me, but you could do that as well if you don't have the toothpaste. But we have the Dentarome Plus. We really like that. I think it does a really good job. And there's Dentarome Ultra, and that's the one that has the Thieves in it. And then they also have Aroma Bright, and this actually also comes in 5. You can see that this is a smaller one. So this is what we use for travel. Each one of my boys has their little travel bag with their toothbrush and their toothpaste, and just, you know, some of their travel stuff in a little bag. And I give them an Aroma Bright. And it's a little bit intense for them at first, but they're used to it now and it doesn't bother them at all. They're 6 and 9, so they're not toddlers, but at the same time, my 6-year-old's kind of picky about some of that kind of stuff. I do use my orange oil straight on my toothbrush and just do that, actually. So, yeah. But this does not, in all of their products, there's no dyes, there's no preservatives, there's no artificial anything, okay? You don't have, I try really hard to stay away from artificial colors with my kids, actually, because I think my 9-year-old, I think it makes him cranky. So I've been trying to stay away from those. I don't have to worry about that with any of Young Living's products ever, which I super, super appreciate. I think that's great. So you get a 5-pack of these, which is nice. It lasts for a really long time. Some people look at the initial price and say, oh, it's expensive. Well, it costs more than your cheapy toothpaste at the store. It's also, those are not great for you. But I have found we use so much less of this. You don't need nearly as much. So then it actually doesn't cost anymore. So yeah, comment there. I like to put either a drop of Thieves or orange before the toothpaste, so either works. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I've done that as well. But yeah, these are handy just to have on the go as well. Now this isn't in the Thieves line, but they do have kid toothpaste as well. It's called Kid Sense Sleek Toothpaste. This is what my kids have. They each have it in their bathroom at home. So this is what they use to brush their teeth typically. Well, it does have Thieves and Sleek Essence in it. So they use this for themselves, and they think this tastes really good, actually. The consistency is a little different. You don't have the foaming aspect that you do on your conventional toothpaste and conventional things, because the sodium lauryl sulfate is actually toxic, and we put it in our mouths. But we don't do that anymore because we now use these toothpastes, and they don't have that property to them. So they are actually, I actually had my dental hygienist commented. After I had started using the Thieves toothpaste, I went in for just a regular dental checkup, and she said, wow, you have no plaque on your teeth. She was just really impressed with how clean my teeth were, because it did such a good job cleaning them. Yes, thank you, Amber. A lot of people, I believe this is the one, will use Dentarome. Is that what you use, Amber? Do you use the Dentarome toothpaste as deodorant? I actually make my own deodorant. So I've tried this a little bit too, but I like my homemade stuff too. But they just take a tiny little bit and you apply it, and you can use this as deodorant. So this is actually great. A lot of people swear by using the toothpaste as deodorant. It sounds weird, but sometimes you have to think outside the box, and you just never know what you're going to find. All right, then also some other things. They have mouthwash. I just have the travel mouthwash right now. They do have a big one, and I would say the big one is about the same size as this hand purifier bottle. So you can get the big one like this. But yeah, it's It doesn't have anything controversial, toxic in it, obviously. Leaves your teeth and gums clean and fresh, no alcohol, no synthetic dyes, no artificial flavors, anything like that. And it has the peppermint and the spearmint in it, so it's going to leave you feeling like you have really, really fresh breath as well. I have a friend, Josanna, who has said that in the mouthwash, she actually will spit it then into the toilet and clean her toilet with it. So multi-purpose. You can use it as many ways as you want to. So, yeah, they actually have, there's a Bon Voyage kit, and it comes in a really nice case, actually. And that's where I got my mouthwash in. I don't think you can buy the mouthwash just separate, but this little kit is super handy for yourself for travel, or if you want like little gifts of some type of samples to give out to people. It actually comes with like a shampoo and a conditioner and a lotion and a mouthwash, and I believe it comes with a toothpaste. Yeah, it does. And then it also comes with some floss, which I'll talk about in a moment, and it comes with some lotion. And they're all travel size in this nice little case. So this is what I use for my travel case. A lot of times I'll just put my stuff in here and put it right in my suitcase. So Bon Voyage, I really like this little kit if you're not aware of it. All right, so then they also have the floss here, and I'll put this one a little bit closer here. It's the Thieves Dental Floss, and I really like this stuff. I think it's really, really good stuff. It has strong fibers, just reading what I have on my paper here. 2 layers of essential oil. That's Thieves and peppermint, so it's also going to freshen your breath, and you're getting some Thieves and peppermint on your teeth and in you, which is great. And it's going to be really good for your teeth too, because Thieves is very, very good for your teeth. Just helping your teeth stay healthy, and that's why it's in your toothpaste. So the floss will actually reinforce that as well. So that's really, really handy. You can buy this separate, or you can get it in the Bon Voyage kit, however you'd like to. So then they also have a couple more personal care things. They have, these are the lozenges. Put it up there real close for you. Sorry, it's all backwards. But it's a dietary supplement. But this, of course, has your Thieves in it, and it's got kind of a lemony, minty taste to it. I don't think they taste too bad. And that's really good just to suck on if you have a little tickle or something like that. These are really great for that. They also have mints. They have Thieves mints. I actually don't have any right now, so I can't show you. But they have Thieves mints that come in just a little deal, and those are actually really nice. Well, it's good breath freshener, but you can also share those with people. If people are wondering about Thieves or Young Living products or anything like that, the mints are really handy to share. I need to order some more. And then they have, this was huge at convention. With the FDA, if you follow that at all, we have to be careful the way that we talk, just because we're not medical professionals. And so, you know, we can't treat, prescribe, diagnose, or anything like that. Forgot to give the disclaimer at the beginning. But anyway, this summer they came out with something that is labeled over the counter, and they actually have cough drops. We can actually call them cough drops. It's a cough suppressant, and it's super, super good as an actual cough drop. And actually, Sawyer, my 9-year-old, prefers the taste of these over the taste of the Thieves lozenges. I think he thinks it's a milder flavor, and he just thinks it tastes just a little bit better. It soothes your sore throat, relieves a cough, cools the nasal passages. It has a menthol in it, but it's got the real stuff in it. I mean, this doesn't have anything artificial in it. It's the real deal. And it's also over the counter, so like a pharmacy could actually have this in their pharmacy if they wanted to, which is really, really fun. So if you have not tried the cough drops yet, I would seriously consider trying these cough drops. They're really, really great. All right, and then the one that actually got me started on the Thieves products, and this was this was one of the first things that I bought after I got my oils kit, is the Thieves cleaner. Used to be a brown bottle. They just changed it to a white bottle a few months ago probably. So some of you have a brown bottle. Same thing. They just changed the packaging. So this stuff is amazing. And a lot of times when I do a workshop, I will give out a diluted bottle of this as a door prize, because I want people to try it because it's amazing. anytime I have a make and take at my house, this is at a station. So if you've never tried it, you can try the Thieves Cleaner because it's such good stuff. So I take this, and you can take a big bottle like this. They're $1 at Dollar General, and you can reuse it. I have one in my bathroom, one in each bathroom, one in my kitchen, one in my camper, and one in my van. So I only have 5 bottles, but you know, it's all good. So with a big bottle like this one is about, I think it's 30 ounces. Yep, it's 30 ounces. I'm going to take 1 ounce of this. Well, this is 14.4 fluid ounces. Big bottles of cleaner that lasts a long time. I'm going to make over 14 bottles of cleaner. If you do a smaller bottle, like I can do a littler one like this, then I'm going to make double that. I'm going to make 29 bottles of cleaner out of this. And if you're a member and this is wholesale, it's $22 for the whole bottle. But it's phenomenal. And you know what I clean with it? Everything. Everything. Literally everything in my house. This is my 1 bottle of cleaner. And if I need something stronger, I just won't dilute it as much. You can use this to clean your toilets. I use it to clean my bathtub. I put a little baking soda. You can make your own soft scrub. Look for recipes on Pinterest. I haven't gotten around to that yet. Maybe someday. But I spray a little water, sprinkle a little baking soda, spray some Thieves Cleaner, let it sit, rain comes right off. Cleans it up like that. On my stove top, baking soda, spray the Thieves Cleaner, set my timer for 20 minutes, walk back, wipe it off. Wipes off everything. It cleans everything in your house. Your floors, clean your floors with it. Everything. I've actually, before they came out with the laundry detergent, I put a cap full of this stuff in my stinkiest laundry. Soak my clothes in it overnight. By morning, they smell great. But anything, you can truly do anything with it. This is what I use to make my homemade wipes. Cap full, in with my half a roll of paper towels, some water. I have homemade wipes. You can do anything with this. It's pretty much limitless. And I completely agree with Amber. It is a household game changer. 1 bottle of cleaner, it's good for you. Okay, if you do your research, I don't know if you saw the graphic I posted in the event earlier. Many, many, many conventional cleaners that you go buy from the shelf they're called xenoestrogens. Yeah, estrogens, like hormones. And we spray those on our floors, and we spray them all over our houses. And then we breathe them in, and our children breathe them in and absorb them into our bodies and their little bodies. And it completely messes up hormones. There's so many things that kids' little bodies are affected by. We mess up their hormones when we use all those nasty cleaners that are so, so awful for you. And this is not only non-toxic and chemical-free, it's actually good for you. It has thieves in it. That's amazing for your immune system. So I could talk all day about this. Can you tell? This stuff is really, really super amazing. So if you don't have any Thieves products yet, this is the one. Just do it. Just get it. It's cheaper than buying the toxic cleaners. You get the Thieves Cleaner, lasts a long time, you're set to go. So, anyway, they have dilution rates actually written on the bottle. So if you read that, it'll tell you what you're looking for. You can use it on fabric. Actually, I've used it on my carpets for stains. Spray, let it sit for a little bit, come and get it out. So it scrubs right out. It does a super good job. It gets anything out. It does a super, super good job. All right, so then now in the last year and a half, they've actually come up with a lot of just other household type products that have thieves in them, which are really phenomenal because it's nice to know that there are no chemicals or anything in any of this stuff. So one of them is the laundry soap. Okay, this looks like a small bottle, but honestly, it doesn't hardly take any of the laundry soap. You can do 64 loads of laundry out of this little bottle. That's a lot of laundry. And I have found it is good actually for high efficiency machines as well. So just so you know, you can use it with anything. But I found that anything like extra stinky or anything like that, this actually does a really, really good job getting it out. I mean, it'll take stains out, it takes smells out, anything like that. Yes, thank you, Linda. You can also use Thieves Cleaner in your carpet cleaners. So don't use the chemical stuff that they have. Use it in your carpet cleaner instead. And then you're using this to clean your carpets. Great. Thank you for pointing that out. So the laundry soap is it's really actually not, it's pretty economical. I do have some homemade stuff as well, so I use some of the homemade stuff on my lighter loads, and then I use any type of a heavy or stinky load at all. I'm going to put some of this in there, and I'm going to use this laundry detergent. It does a really, really good job, and it lasts for a really long time, which I appreciate that. I like to be thrifty. I'm Dutch. All right, and then they have dishwasher powder, which I'm out of right now. I have tried that. I did really like it. I actually have also done homemade, so I have homemade stuff right now, which has Thieves in it and lemon in it. So it's going to be similar. It's not going to be quite as powerful as this, but it also, the automatic dishwasher powder they just came out with last summer. It does a really good job. And, oh, Jenny just commented, she's at 94 loads so far with one bottle, and there's still lots left in the bottle. So there you go. That laundry soap lasts a really, really long time. I haven't counted. I'm not quite that specific on it to keep track. I suppose I could just keep track on your bottle, I suppose. But yeah, so the Thieves dishwasher powder, there's a lot of bad stuff in the conventional dishwashing soap, actually. Again, just look it up on the internet. No, you can't believe everything you read on the internet, but you can find some reliable places, and you can find out some of the nasty stuff that's in a lot of the things that we use. So their dishwasher powder, that was exciting. They came out with that this summer. And then they also have dish soap. And warning on this one, you don't need as much as you need with your conventional soaps. You really don't. So it just truly just takes a few drops, and it's not going to sud because it doesn't have that sodium lauryl sulfate in it that we have in all our other products that make it suds, but that's because it's actually bad for you. It's a toxic substance. And so this dish soap does a really good job. I find it to work really well. My mom also has used it in her dishwasher before they came out with the dishwasher soap. So if you run out of the dishwasher soap and you don't have anything else, you can use the Thieves dish soap in your dishwasher as well. I also know people who've used Thieves cleaner in their dishwasher. So they're very versatile. But I find this, it smells really good. It's got a fresh citrus scent is what it says here, but it does. I mean, again, and as all of the other products, there's no chemicals, dyes, synthetics. It's got plant-based ingredients. There's nothing toxic in it. You could literally have a kid drink this, and it wouldn't do anything to hurt them. I mean, they would have Thieves and lemon and things in their system that are actually really good for you. So the dish soap is really good as well. Then they have the fruit and veggie soak. Now right now I just have the travel bottle. They also have a big bottle. And yes, Linda, you're right. The dish soap works great for taking stains out of your laundry. I've done that also. So yeah, like I said before, a lot of these Thieves products are actually really, really versatile. And you know that they're completely non-toxic. They're good for you. Not just non-toxic, but actually healthy for you to use. And they're really pretty economical. The price isn't bad because you use less of them than you would of some of the other standard products. There's no fillers. There's no fillers. It's going to go a lot further. That makes a big difference. All right, so the fruit and veggie spray, I just have the travel one now. There's a bigger one also you can use for a fruit wash. I keep this one in my van or my purse, and then I'll have it on my counter. I just kind of take it back and forth a little bit. But you can actually just spray it on your fruit, put it in your water. The actual, like the bigger container of it, you can just put a little bit in a, I just always do stainless steel or glass just to make sure, since there's citrus oils in it as well. And it takes all the junk off of your fruit, and it extends the shelf life of your fruit. If you ever get like blueberries or something like that, they don't last very long. They last for a couple days. Well, if you use this stuff on them, they will last longer. They won't go bad quite as quickly, although we tend to eat them really fast as well. My kids eat fruit like candy, which I'm very good with. But yeah, so we use this fruit and veggie spray. Apples, even if you're on the go and you have an apple or anything like that, just put a little bit of this on it, and I take my wipes and I'll wipe it with that. Got my Thieves wipes, and then my fruit is clean. Because you have the waxy buildup on there from who knows what, and who knows how many people touched that apple before you bought it. So kind of grosses me out a little bit. So the fruit and veggie spray is really handy and just really nice to have too, because I like to wash that stuff before we eat it. Look at the water after you soak them. You realize how much junk was actually on there before you washed it. It's a little bit freaky sometimes, actually. It actually has digize and purification in it as well, which if you're familiar with digize, not the most amazing smell ever, but you can't smell it. It just does a really good job of getting the toxins out of it. And I don't think it smells bad at all. And if you do have like a tiny little bit of a taste afterwards, it'll just be more of a citrusy. It's not bad at all. It doesn't taste bad. It It doesn't make your fruit taste bad or anything like that, which is good. So you can use vinegar, but then you don't want vinegar left over on your fruit. At least I don't. I don't enjoy that. So yeah, that just kind of goes through. I mean, we had, like I told, about 35 uses for Thieves cleaner. And a lot of people start with this basic one, honestly. That you start with this inexpensive, super versatile cleaner, and then you start to wonder, well, what else can I do in my house to make it more chemical free and a little safer for us, you know, for me, for my husband, for my kids, if you have grandkids, for your grandkids. So many things that we're not spraying those chemicals on our floors, and we're not spraying them in our bathtubs. You think about it, if you use bleach or something else to clean your bathtub and then you put your kids in it to take a bath, all the different hormone disrupting things they're absorbing into their little bodies. Well, when you clean it with Thieves cleaner and then you put them in the bathtub, you're supporting their immune system really well. So I figure, hey, everybody just wins there. So there's a couple different ways to get all of these. You can actually buy a kit that has just the Thieves products in it. People who are, if you're not a member already and you're really interested in really getting rid of the chemicals in your home, you can actually get a Thieves starter kit. So for $160, you can get 2 bottles of this stuff, which will last you a long time, and it's not going to go bad. And then you can get 2 bottles of foaming hand soap. So that covers 2 bathrooms or a kitchen sink in a bathroom or something like that. So you know you have this really phenomenal smelling, non-toxic, fragrance-free, chemical-free hand soap that you can use. You're also going to get some little samples of some essential oils to try. You're going to get an Aroma Bright toothpaste to try. You're also going to get some of this hand purifier, 2 of these, and 2 Thieves sprays. So then you're set to go for your travel as well. So you don't have to worry about that. And you're going to get, if I can find it, back the bottle of Thieves essential oil, which you can actually use to make a lot of the things as well that you have. A lot of these things here, if you like to make your own stuff, if you have a bottle of Thieves essential oil, you can go to Pinterest and find a lot of different recipes. But if you get this whole kit and you figure out what you like and find out, you know, what types of things you want to do with it, and then just kind of go from there. And then when you get that Thieves starter kit, you also get a wholesale membership, which you keep as long as you spend $50 a year, which is not hard to do. That's $50 a year. That's not a big deal. And that wholesale membership gives you 24% off retail price, which is huge. And 24% off, that makes a big difference. And then you also get to plug into the community. So you get to join Facebook pages, and you just have a really good support system. People to ask questions to, other people who are using similar products. Hey, I'm using this. What did you do with it? Or what did you think about this product before I buy it? Can you give me some feedback on it? You know, and just you get a lot of people to talk to, and you get a great community to plug into. So if you're not a member and you're interested in that, talk to the person who invited you, and they can totally hook you up with any of this. So that's one of the starter kits. It also gives you a few different oils with it too. It gives you Stress Away, which is awesome. You can figure out what Stress Away does by the name, and some little samples for you to try out. Now, if you are a member and you want to get the Thieves kit, they have something, the Essential Rewards kit. If you're not on Essential Rewards, it's the loyalty program, which basically is the monthly ordering program. And that's for people who are using, that's when you are transfer buying. You're not going to whatever store and buying a lot of products off the shelf there. Instead, we're buying stuff from Young Living. So I'm buying my foaming hand soap from Young Living. I'm buying my cleaner from Young Living. I'm buying my laundry soap and my hand purifier and my dish soap and all of those, and my toothpaste. All of that stuff I'm getting through Young Living now. So I do the Essential Rewards, the loyalty program. That means I'm ordering $50 every month. They give me points back. So I've been doing it for over 2 years. So I get 25% back in points. So I have my membership, which is 24% off. I have my ER points, which is 25% back in points. So I'm getting really, in essence, 49% off retail price with everything that I buy, because I'm in this loyalty program. And then also they give you gifts at 3, 6, 9 months, and then at a year, they're going to give you a free gift just to say, hey, you know what? Thanks for buying our products and thanks for being part of our company. So that Essential Rewards kit that you can put on that order, the Thieves Essential Rewards kit comes with 2 bottles of the cleaner and 2 bottles of the hand purifier, 2 bottles of the foaming hand soap, of course, a bottle of the Thieves Essential Oil, which honestly I always have probably 2 or 3 extras of this in my house, especially this time of year, because we go through it, and so does everybody else. They also give you an Aroma Bright toothpaste and 2 bottles of the spray, and then also a large bottle of the mouthwash. And this is the mouthwash, but it's a bottle that's about this size. So that's actually a really good way to really jump in and get started. And anybody who's dove in and bought the Essential Rewards kit or the Thieves Starter Kit, once you use that stuff, you find out how amazing it is and you can't go back. So yeah, that's all I had for the Thieves product line, and we have just found that it has really benefited our family. And some of this stuff is great just to give someone an experience of, you know what, do you want to try some Thieves spray and see what you think? It's such a little thing. It's not expensive for you to gift to someone, and it's a great way for them to try it out. The toothpaste, honestly, a bottle of Thieves, I have so many times, and I'll dilute this, mixed it up, and it's strong enough that I can do 1 part Thieves and 3 to 4 parts of a carrier oil of some sort, and put it in a little roller bottle for someone, and just, you know, put it on your feet every night before bed. That of your kids, grandkids, whoever. Just really help keep your family above that wellness line, so that when that junk is going around, it's going to stay out of our house. And if someone does happen to get something, we can just keep pushing that Thieves and get our immune systems right back to where they need to be. So Young Living has been a huge blessing for our family. Huge blessings, like I can't even begin to describe it. So yeah, thank you all for listening today, and I hope you learned about some new things. And yeah, just let me know if you have any questions.